Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisha. I am the owner of PGL Planners, and this is my YouTube channel where we do everything faith and planning. And welcome to today's video. If you're new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to stay updated on all things new. Today we're setting up my A5, y'all. I'm so excited. As you see, I'm showing off the new printables that are inside of October's subscription box, but if you want to snag these, I do have them on my Patreon shop, and you can purchase them individually, so it will be separate from the box. I never sell my boxes. It's just the way, it's ethics for me, but I wanted to sell these printables because they're so cute and they're not attached to a tier at the moment. Next month they will be attached to the $15 tier, so if you want to get printables for your A5, then definitely check out my Patreon. So exciting. So September went really well inside of my A5. I loved it. And yes, all of that stack was for September. So I'm just going to start taking stuff out of it, and I'll give you guys some of my notes really quick as you watch me take off certain things and kind of play around with some stuff, what I think of this experience so far. So as you see, I'm grabbing less. I enjoyed September. However, I feel like I had too many things, and so I feel like I could consolidate some stuff. Like some things could overlap. So like 1 month view and then a smaller month view. These are, by the way, all of the things that you see in this video are on my Amazon storefront. The paper clips are from an Etsy shop. I will have it linked below. But I wanted to consolidate this month because it just, I feel like, would be easier to finish out at night. I do my A5 twice a day, so I check it in the morning, kind of 3 times a day. Morning, I check it in the afternoon to kind of go over my daily view, and then in the evening, I go ahead and close out my daily view, my weekly view, and I plan for the next day. So it's really helpful to have less going on. Now on the habit trackers, like I told you all, I would let you know like how it went. It went really well up into the last section of like having the habit tracker. I don't think it's, I don't know, habit tracking for me doesn't work. If I do yearly habit tracking, like for my faith goals where I do it monthly, yes. Daily habit tracking, I just don't know that it works for me. I mean, I won't say that it doesn't have a point, because I think that it can, especially if you're trying to hit a goal. Like if I wanted to track like my, the progress trackers that I have in here for work are helpful because it lets me know what days I actually worked on something, like the planners for 2024 or the boxes or whatever it is. So I can see how much time I'm really allocating toward a certain task. But just like, I don't know, trivial things that I don't necessarily need, like, did I sleep 8 hours last night? Did I drink water? Did I drink 8 glasses of water? You know, stuff like that. Like, I just have a hard time tracking that. I just have to be honest. Now, these textured papers that you see me using here are absolutely phenomenal. I love them so much. I'm going to get the blue one. If you buy nothing else from my shop, I highly recommend first the A5, the Amazon shop, and those textured papers. I'm telling you, it really adds so much personality to your A5 with no effort, because it's already sized to be A5. As you see, I didn't even have to cut these. All I did was punch holes. So it was super convenient. I cut a huge section of this video out because I kept rearranging my binder and it just was not that interesting. Like I said, I really wanted to consolidate. So it took a lot to figure out my flow, like as far as like how I want it to look. But I decided to, of course, have the actual dashboard for October at the front. I do like to have the at a glance view for the calendars at the front as well. I need the instructions at the front. I'm still referencing these, so I do like that. I used one of the textured papers to kind of divide the space. This is my October month here, and it's just solo. I didn't put my weeks or the like setup for October behind it. I put planner here because this is where my plans start. This will be my home planner, so I'm going to use this little month view that came with the Luxe pack and the rest of the week view from that Carpe Diem insert. that normally goes behind the month. I put it back here because I think it would make more sense for me to be separate since it'll be for home. And then another texture paper, another dashboard from October's month. It's so pretty inside of the binder and it's sized perfectly. I'm so happy. So I decided to put my dailies here. Off camera, when I finished filming this, I actually took some dailies out because it was just too chunky. So yeah, another divider. This one I think was for work. I can't remember. I filmed this earlier today. Yes, this was for work. So I used one of the dashboards to kind of introduce the space. Lists, nothing's neat over here in the workspace. Everything's all over the place. My brain dump section is growing. I'm probably gonna have to print another one off. And then this is like the notes section. So it'll become my brain dump basically, because I decided that that would be something I could get rid of for November when I do my reset up for that. And then this is finances. I have to set up with my husband. And then this portion I messed up because these are my books, but I meant to put faith. So I'm currently, I have a book journal that I use, and then I still like this one as well, like a physical one. So I'm just going to use both because I really like the book journal and I really like this too. So I was like, I don't mind doubling up on this one because it's just, why not? You know, so if my tablet ever decides to act a plumb full, then I know in my A5, I still have a list of all of the books that I've read and my ratings or whatever the case may be. Or if I'm moving planners, like digital planners, I can just reference this. And that's the list of all the Bible books. And I just marked off the ones that I've been reading. So that is that. That is my A5 setup. Now we got to talk about the dashboard. This was one of the, not the dashboard, the pockets. I'm so used to calling that a dashboard. But anyways, I'm just taking out these little pocket card situations from this insert that I got off of Amazon. It is on my storefront if you're interested in that. These two journaling kits, or scrapbooking kits for that matter, I think that's what they're called, scrapbooking kits, worth the investment because you get a lot of different little odds and ends to put in your A5. Lots of pieces, stickers, washi tape, different vintage images and things that you can put in your pockets. There's so many things. And then they also have these papers and they are like an A5 wide. So you can use it as like a page protector for the back. I did that last month. You can also put it at the front as like a big, like, I don't know, display piece where you can put pictures. And the washi is relatively strong, but it's not strong where you can't reuse whatever you tape down. So if you wanted to tape some of like the images and make like a little, I don't know, picture board or something, or like a little, what do they call it? A mood board these days? I don't know. I don't like that. I think just like picture board is fine. Then you could do that and, you know, just kind of build it up. I love these so much because it's inexpensive. You get a lot of stuff. And yeah, it actually came with 2 miniature bullet journals with these, but I gave them to my daughter. They were really good quality and super pretty. My daughter likes to draw a lot. I wonder where she gets that from. So, you know, I ended up giving her those, but they do come with that also if you like stuff like that. I decided to take that thinner texture paper and put it inside of there. And you guys are about to watch me fuss with these pockets. I could not decide. I mean, I picked what I wanted, obviously, but I couldn't decide for a second, like how I wanted to stack them up. I really love having a lot of pockets. So the Carpe Diem A5 situation is really, really good because there's plenty of pockets to work with. It's just a matter of like the order in which you want to put stuff and which one you want to put on display. It's just so much fun. I love having an A5. And to be real, like I've been saying, you know, apps have been apping and I still use my digital products because I love them so much. So I'm working my way through it. But my A5 is my baby now. I have really enjoyed having it because when my when my iPad or my Samsung tablet aren't really doing what I need them to do, or they're not charged, or I don't feel like taking them upstairs, my A5 is just something that's convenient because I always, have my Mr. Pen bag with me for Bible study. So if I just snatch this in my Mr. Pen bag and I go upstairs, I'm set. Because I can write what I want to write real quick and then shut it and be done. I don't have to worry about stuff deleting or things being weird. Granted, I have been using Zoom Notes though, and I haven't really had that many issues. So it's been nice. Yeah, printable life is fun. It's fun, and having an A5 is fun. So if you have not thought about it before, or if this looks fun to you, I highly recommend doing it. I love the Carpe Diem binders, but I know there are so many other ones out there for different prices and whatnot. So you gotta find what works best for you. Yeah, I want to try some new weekly inserts and stuff. I think I'm going to get the Carpe Diem vertical inserts soon just to try them out. Okay, so obviously the orange cat wasn't going to work, but how cute is she? Like, I cannot wait to use her. I cannot wait. But I decided to go ahead and go with my girl with the bow and my little iced coffee. So stinking cute. And my coffee and Jesus mug is going to end up in here too, because it's just I have two Ray Dunn mugs. One is God is Love, and then the other one's Mom Life. And so just having that in there, it just feels right to have it, because it's a representation of me. I love Jesus so much. Now, if I would have made this paperclip, Jesus would have been at the top, not at the bottom. Jesus and coffee. But it's still very, very cute. I really, really like it. What else? Overall, this experience was fun. This video was originally 25 minutes. And so a lot of it was me trying to figure out, like I said, what order I wanted this to go in and how I wanted it to look. But it was really, really fun. I'm actually off when I'm filming this. So this was just a very relaxing experience. And I love the way October setup ended up turning out. It's perfect. It's perfect. I can't wait to start planning. I did go ahead and plan my month for October, but I'll wait to do like the weeks and stuff like that with you guys. How many of you all have like just decided to do paper planning? I'm wondering. I can't give up digital. It's too fun, and I've been doing it for so long. So I really have to have both. But you know, if I had to pick which one was my favorite, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back with you guys on that one. Zoom Notes. Now, if it was last week, I would have been like, yeah, paper all the way. But Zoom Notes is like making me love digital the way I did when I first found it. So I can't say straight out like, yeah, it's this. And then I was like, I want some chunky cats. I want some chunky cats in my pocket. Oh my gosh. I was like, I gotta make them work somewhere. I didn't know where to put who and where to put how, but I was just like, they gotta end up in these pockets. That's why my pockets always end up looking so busy, because I just want everything in there. But when I open my A5, if I see stuff like this, it'll inspire me to use it, and to also like, you know, the different spreads I can create. It's just cute. It's like my little mood pocket, whatever you want to call it, inspiration pockets for when I go into plan. But anyways, if you are new here, once again, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to stay updated on all things new. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Once again, the printables, I will link them below, but they are also on my Patreon shop, where you can purchase these by themselves. And thank you so much for your support. I appreciate all the love I've been getting on the paper planning. I thought people would not watch, but it's been getting some views. So thank you so much. And I will chit chat with you all later. Bye.